if you turn the captions on, the captions are in Japanese rather than what they would be previously, which would be in English. They're now in Japanese. So that's probably a hint to Tokyo for Reputation. And then also, there is the 112-day theory that I talked about in a previous Taylor Swift video. Because if you didn't know, we do occasional little Taylor Swift ASMR videos on this channel. So if you're intrigued by that, stay tuned. But anyway, the 112-day theory is based off of the shirts that she wears in the Eras Tour during the red era, which all have some different words highlighted in red, and some eagle-eyed fans noted that if you rearrange the letters, it spells out 112 Reaver, which is the number of songs that was stolen when her discography was sold. It was 112, and Reaver means thief, I believe. And from the beginning of the Eras Tour, then Speak Now was released 112 days later, and then 1989 was released 112 days after that, and 112 days after 1989's release date is February 16th, which is why it was speculated that Reputation would be released on February 16th. So that's why I think it could still be coming out then, but there's also another cycle that she does where in 1 year she releases two re-records. So she did Fearless and Red, and then the next year is a brand new album, which was Midnights, and then the next year is two more re-records, which was Speak Now in 1989. Then the next year is the brand new album, which would be the Tortured Poets Department, and then the next year, so 2025, would be when Debut and Reputation are released. But anyway, that's just some unnecessary background theorizing for you. But let's get into the Tortured Poets Department. So that's initial thought 1, it's about Reputation. Initial thought 2 is it's coming out in April, in the middle of her tour, so what's gonna happen there? Is she going to add a whole nother section in the Eras Tour, or is she going to tour this album on its own later, or is she not going to tour this album at all? Questions arise because of that. And then my third initial thought is that the Tortured Poets Department as a title is very different, very different than Taylor Swift normally does. The only multiple word title before this was Speak Now. All of the other ones are just one word, and definitely not a little phrase or, so the Tortured Poets Department is a little bit out there for her, which is exciting. So when she won and she released the name, she also posted the cover, which I will put right here, the cover, and she also released a little handwritten statement that I'm going to read to you. It says, "And so I enter into evidence my tarnished coat of arms, my muses acquired like bruises, my talismans and charms, the tick, tick, tick of love bombs, my veins of pitch black ink. All's fair in love and poetry. Sincerely, the chairman of the Tortured Poets Department." So, crazy. And then boy only breaks his favorite toys. My boy only breaks his favorite toys. Then we have down bad, down bad, down bad, down bad. Then track 5. Track 5 is So Long London, So Long London, So Long London. Then we have But Daddy I Love Him, But Daddy I Love Him, But Daddy I Love Him. And Fresh Out the Slammer, Fresh Out the Slammer, Fresh Out the Slammer. Then we have Florida, 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 with 3 exclamation marks, featuring Florence and the Machine, featuring Florence and the Machine, Florence and the Machine. Then we have Guilty as Sin, question mark, Guilty as Sin, question mark. Then we have Who's Afraid of Little Old Me, question mark, Who's Afraid of Little Old Me, Who's Afraid of Little Old Me. Then we have I Can Fix Him, in parentheses, no really I can't. I can fix him, no really I can. I can fix him, no really I can. Then we have LOML, which stands for Love of My Life, LOML. I can do it with a broken heart. I can do it with a broken heart. I can do it with a broken heart. The smallest man who ever lived. The smallest man who ever lived. The smallest. The smallest. The smallest man who ever lived. The alchemy. The alchemy. The alchemy. The alchemy. Clara Bow. Clara Bow. Clara Bow. Clara Bow. And the final track is a bonus track called The Manuscript. The Manuscript. The Manuscript. The Manuscript. So it is 17 tracks, and I will let you know some of my initial thoughts. Number one, the fact that So Long London is a track 5, which, if you don't know, track 5s are typically Taylor Swift's most emotional album, or emotional songs on the album, goes to track 5 most of the time. And Joe Alwyn, who was her ex-boyfriend that she dated for, I think it was 6 years, and during Reputation Lover, Folklore Evermore, during all of those, they were dating, and they were announced to have broken up. I think it was like April or March of last year. But yeah, anyway, he's from London. So Long London as a track 5 is probably going to be very sad. I'm thinking that a lot of this album is probably going to be about her heartbreak from that, and, getting over somebody that you loved for 6 years while doing it all in the media and going on a world tour for your new, insane record-breaking Eras tour, and, finding love again and getting over heartbreak, that kind of thing. So I'm expecting this to be a very deep and emotional album, probably. But yeah, so with Florida, that was the location of her first live shows after the breakup was announced. So I'm interested to see if that is kind of what that song is about. And also the title, I Can Do It With a Broken Heart, makes me think of that she can, continue on and can perform with a broken heart, because she was probably freshly broken up with Joe during the tour, and she had to go on stage every day and perform and whatnot. I also want to know when they actually broke up, because a lot of Midnights seems like kind of a breakup album, especially You're Losing Me, which was announced to have actually been written at the end of 2021, when they didn't actually break up until, according to the media, until the beginning of 2023. So leaves I don't know. Also, Clara Bow, I think, was a silent film actress, and she's described as like the original It Girl. So I'm intrigued to hear that. I'm intrigued to hear all of this. And it's also interesting that a lot of the titles are very like child based, like My Boy Only Breaks His Favorite Toys, But Daddy I Love Him, Who's Afraid of Little Old Me, those kinds of things seem very like little. So I'm interested to see what kind of metaphor she's playing with there. And But Daddy I Love Him is a reference to The Little Mermaid, The Little Mermaid, The Little Mermaid. And that's what Ariel says when she wants to leave the ocean and go onto land to be with Eric. She is arguing with her dad and says, but Daddy, I love him. And that's right before she had to give up her voice in order to go be with the person that she wanted to be with, which could be kind of like Taylor Swift retreating into hiding and giving up on being in the limelight when she wanted to be with Joe. So I don't know. And I'm interested to see if any of these, like Love of My Life, or I don't know. Yeah, I don't know. I'm just interested to see if any of these songs are about her new romance or falling in love again, that kind of thing. So, those are all of my initial thoughts. Let me know what you all think about this new album. Some people are also speculating that it could be a little bit country, just because some of the songs have a little bit of a country sound, like Fresh Out the Slammer, and I don't know, The Smallest Man Who Ever Lived. They're also very long,